Alright, welcome to your extraction for the day. I am Deceased of the Coffin, and here I am playing more Amnesia the Day of Descent. This time I'm not with anyone, I'm not with my brother Mule or anything. It's just me, you know. So yeah, let's continue. This is exactly where I left off last time. And I forgot what the hell I was doing. Right, that's where I checked the chest. Actually, what do I have? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Yeah. No freaking problem. Where's a chair? I need a chair. Oh, here we go. No problem. What? The hell? What? I fucking know this! Quit writing shit I already know the answer to. See? No bloody issues. More flashbacks.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I hear the servant. Some suckers. Okay, yeah. Music just kick in. Another region rich with lore is Alstadid, I think, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbours. Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains stressed with the scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it is certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales. But there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back from the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and forever damned to roam the grounds, their bodies wrought by their tainted souls having left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp, burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark schemes do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. The well-known erudite visited Alstadid at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only never to be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mystery man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives in the reclusive life with his family at a castle nearby. Alstad, and like most of the noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, the man I'm supposed to kill, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Very nice. Son of a bitch. Give me this. Oh, right, yeah. Secret book. Hey, fucking hell, secret book. Oh, there's more than one. I see. No, that's not a secret book. Brilliant. That is lovely light. Oh. Hey. Wilhelm and his foes have endangered my research long enough, with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off in the matter that has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. So I assume the wine is poisoned? Get in the cupboard. Get in the cupboard. Get in the cupboard. Hide like a pansy. Dale? You're not meant to be open. Did I just shut you? Okay, I guess he's not here. Hello? Anything behind that? Oh, okay. So I guess the servant just opened the door for me? What a lovely man. Oh, hello. Huh. I can hear him, but I don't see shit. Let's just go through here. Statue supreme, gazing into the dark, domed ceiling. Domed? I'm gonna go with domed. Oh, fuck. Huh. Ow, for fuck's sake. Do you mind, you jackass? Okay, wine cellar. It's downstairs and to the right? Turn off my lantern now. No, wine cellar's definitely down. The shadow's following me. I'm definitely gonna find him here. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. By the way, if you start noticing, like, creaking, it's because my old chair broke, so I'm now using a new one, and it's... Oh, God.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I guess these barrels were originally filled with wine. And somehow all of them are empty. That, or I have the strength of a freaking horse. Cooperite. That was... No, I don't... This... No. Okay, so yeah, all the stuff I need is down here.
This shouldn't be.
Something's gonna happen. Told you. I got knocked the fuck out by a barrel. Convenient that it was there. Alright, calm yourself. Daniel, you're okay. Not bad. Alright then, since I need to get up there. Can I just stack shit? The shadow's just gonna end up murdering me before I can even get up. I bet I'm just doing something stupid. Like I'm not even meant to go up this way. The longer I take, the more oil I waste. I don't want to be in the darkness. Get up. That's it. No. I just need a little higher. Get up, get up, get... Okay, I can't do it. Must be something I'm missing. Okay, I can't push any of those out. And I'm surrounded by bloody flies. Oh, I feel like I'm being dopey. I feel like I'm being really goddamn dopey. Oh, you have got the... Really? Fine then. Wow, it was really that simple. That's a lot of wasted oil. A lot of oil wasted. My grandma's. Thank you for the extra bit of sandy. Let me in. Because for some reason I want to go towards the loud banging and screams. Because apparently I have some sort of death wish.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I'm gonna keep one open. Okay. My name is Wilhelm, House of Grerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg. As most of the aristocrats. Aristocracy? Aristocrats? Aristocracy. Whatever. I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my times as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon the slightest whim, and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character to the real court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many. Perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from ever again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine as my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer can write. Oven? Really? Oh yeah. Okay, no. This? Using the appropriate apparatus. Okay, so I have to, like, put it somewhere? Hello, servant. Where's the grunt? No, you're around here somewhere. The shadow follows me, so where is it? There's another door. There's two other doors. Okay, he seems to be in there throwing a tantrum. Can you stop that? Relax. He doesn't see you. Don't worry, Daniel. He can't see you. His eyes are the only thing that hinder him, as they hinder you. So much for the shadow following me. It seems like I'm following him. He's here somewhere. He's going to find me. I'm all good. Perfectly fine. Now I can get out of here. All I need to do is get back to the lab, right? Just get back to the lab and everything will be fine. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. More goo? Stop. became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the street begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire and the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. I'm just gonna stand by this light and end the episode here. So I hope you all enjoyed. This is Privacy's going back in the coffin, and I will see you again next time.